Good morning. Here, have some coffee. Don't have any cream or sugar. Sorry. Bacon? Enjoy the morning. Sounds like some of the others are already moving. So, I promised a story to you, didn't I? Alright. One story, before we march. Alright, well, this one was our first experience with the clans. Leskovic, 3050. Was working with the Canopus Highlander mercenary unit at this time. Me and another mech warrior, Loran Hozak, were contracted to protect a major convoy route. I was in one of the tents, getting rec orders filled out. Loran was on watch with some of the boots from the first. Pretty quiet day, all things considered. We weren't expecting much. It was quiet. The 2 Scorpion tanks we had went first. Guess the clanners didn't like tanks or some shit. Poor bastards didn't even get to take a shot. Hozak didn't like that too much. She didn't like a lot of things, if I'm honest. She was rough, rowdy, and a bit crazy. Liked to drink a lot. Part of me thinks she was probably drunk that morning. Didn't know her all that much personally. Kinda sad I didn't. But anyways, Loran was moving forward. Happy to finally have something to shoot at, I'd wager. Woman fought like a beast. The Thor tried to move up, covering the vulture. She just turned, gave it the bird, and kept shooting. I don't think the clan bastard realized what he was dealing with that day. I couldn't help but watch. She was drawing the 2 clanners away from the FOB. I could hear her over the comms cheering, saying, "Finally, someone who stands and fights!" Or something like that. Bit hard to hear over the missiles and cannon. It was really something. Though I couldn't just watch. Heading to get in my capsule, I was stopped by the mech tech working on her. He kept shouting how the engine wouldn't start. I cursed under my breath. Some of the boots had come over by then to ask for orders. I told them to get their SRM launchers and start setting up an ambush squads. Good thing we still had some det packs. Some of the boys seemed nervous about going against 2 clanners with nothing but shoulder-mounted launchers and satchel charges. Truth be told, I was nervous too. But it was a tactic I saw some of the Cappies using a few years back against the Fedcom. It was pretty damn effective then, so I figured it might help now. I told Sergeant Daniels, one of the grunts, to get the charges placed on this hillside, just next to where Loran was keeping the clanners busy. Once they were in place, I gave Hozak the call. I told her to draw them over the hill. It didn't take her long to realize what we did. I could almost hear the smile in her voice as she gave confirmation. The vulture was given chase. I saw the yellow and gray paint scheme he had as the mech crested the hill. And with it right between 2 sets of satchel charges, I gave the call. Boom! Took both its legs instantly in that explosion. Haha, it was beautiful. Crispy mint parakeet was on the menu today. But unfortunately, there was still the Thor. We didn't have any more det packs, so the squad scattered, and the few SRMs we had went into the back of the Thor. But it cared little for us ants. It wanted the Atlas. I heard the chatter of that autocan open up. Sparks flickered off Loran's Atlas. Hozak realized we were out of tricks, and she had taken far too much damage to handle the clanner in a shootout. So she charged. A particle cannon shot from the Thor hit, followed by the thunder of its cannon. The ground shook as Loran's left arm blasted into the dirt, but she cleared the distance, her right arm raised, and a look of death in the eyes of that Atlas. I was helpless but to watch in silent awe as the Atlas fist punched through the torso of that Thor. Sadly, Loran would never see her victory. For as the Thor's engine was finally given out, it unleashed its missile pod directly into her cockpit. She saved us that day. Saved the whole damn operation. Saved my sorry ass, too. Hell, if not for her, we would all be wearing that bondsman's cord right now. Moral of the story? Clanners are vicious bastards, and a woman in an atlas is a scary thing indeed. Welp, looks like we're heading out. Done with that? Toss it in the fire. Come on, let's get saddled up. Otherwise I'll have HQ yelling at me for being late again.